What is up, guys? It is RSC6414 here, back with another video. Today I'm reviewing SmackDown. Just ended about 5 minutes ago. I'll give my overall grade at the end of the show, as usual, and then sort of talk about the matches, how I think they are, and just inform you about the latest storylines, etc. The first thing we had was Seth Rollins versus Kane in a singles match. Roman Reigns accompanies him to the ring. This match was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that the Shield are in singles matches now, because there was a couple. There was Reigns and Daniel Bryan and Kane versus all three of them are in singles matches. I'll tell you who they faced. The first one is Seth Rollins versus Kane, and this match, like I said, was really good. Back and forth with Rollins. He does a lot of cool moves off the top rope. There was he countered a choke slam one time and did a off the top rope. He was on the top rope about to do something. Kane grabs his neck like he's going to do a choke slam off the top rope. Rollins counters and delivers a suplex for a near fall, and then he's on the rope after the suplex, delivers a kick to Kane, and then he's Reigns is interfered. Kane punches Reigns off, and then Rollins gets pushed off by Daniel Bryan. Rollins is on the top rope. He countered one choke slam and kicked Kane right in the skull, and then was on the top rope. Uh, Reigns is interfering, and then Bryan throws. Kane's regaining his composure, knocks Reigns off, and then while the ref's not looking, Daniel Bryan pushes Reigns off the top rope right into a choke slam. Kane delivers it for the 1, 2, 3. Kane wins, and that leads us. Roman Reigns is furious after the match because they interfered, and he's mad the ref didn't see it. That leads us right into our next match, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. This match was not as good, but still good. Roman Reigns is real agile for a big guy. But yeah, this match was good. There were some kicks, as Daniel Bryan usually does. I think it was a drop kick off the top rope for a near fall. There was a no lock that was broken up on the ropes, and this match is just back and forth. Roman Reigns does a forget what he did. Roman Reigns did a cool move. I forget what it was called. But Kane, Roman Reigns is on the ropes in a lapel lock or a no lock again, and then he counters out and punches Kane when the ref isn't looking. Then Kane, getting really mad, punches Reigns again because Reigns is like this through the ropes, and then punches Kane, who's on the outside, and then Kane punches him back. The ref doesn't see Reigns punch Kane, but he sees Kane punch Reigns. Therefore, it's a DQ, and Roman Reigns wins via disqualification. Kane and Daniel Bryan get into a heated argument. It goes backstage, and they're just really mad at each other. Daniel Bryan's really mad at Kane, and because now he thinks he's the weakest link. But it takes us to our next thing, which is like a little segment with Sandow, like you had last time with the robe, on last week's SmackDown. This time there was a cup, and he's like pulling what's underneath the cup. Sheamus pulls the third cup. He says, "Congratulations, you've renewed your 1-year idiot license again." I like Sandow in these moments. He's kind of funny, but then after he removes the third cup, he's like, Sandow says, "I'm a magician," blah blah blah, and then Sheamus gets mad that he was tricked again, and delivers a bro kick to Sandow. That's that. That segment was pretty cool. The next thing we have is Kurt Axel saying he's like perfect and stuff. He beat Cena and Triple H. They're coming down the ramp, about to have a match. Axel is. Paul Heyman just basically plugs Kurt Axel and then talks about how great he is. Kurt Axel talks about how great he is, how perfect he is, blah blah blah. How he beat 2 main eventers in 1 week. Or yeah, 1 week, and then that takes us to our next match, Kurt Axel versus Sin Cara, rematch from last week's Friday night. This match was short, not much. There was a couple moves. I think there might have been one move, an arm drag, couple arm drags by Sin Cara. But other than that, he was like he did this move off the rope, um, and Kurt Axel nails Sin Cara in the back of the head, and then delivers the Mr. Perfect Slam, I think, or Mr. Perfect Plex. Sorry, I forgot for a second. And pins him for the 1-2-3. Kurt Axel wins in a total of 3 minutes. This match was decent for what it was worth, I guess. It wasn't very long, but yeah, the next match we have is Alberto Del Rio versus Big E Langston. I really enjoyed these matches. This is a cool feud since Dolph Ziggler's left. With a concussion, I like Big E right now. He's pretty cool how they're giving him matches. I've watched him in NXT for a while, and I've always been a fan of his, so I'm glad he's getting singles matches now. But yeah, this match was pretty good, sort of like their main event and their last matches. Nothing special, but I liked it a lot. It was enjoyable. Um, there was a couple cross arm breakers that were one cross arm breaker was countered by Big E. He almost like power slam, but not really. Like when he was about to power slam Del Rio countered. Del Rio delivered a couple kicks to Big E, and then AJ interferes when Del Rio's on the outside of the ring. Big E's in the ring, and when the Big E's distracting the ref, and while Del Rio's on the outside of the ring, AJ comes and grabs Del Rio's head, basically just like assaults him. This actually works. He gets back in the ring, and eventually Big E delivers a big ending for the 1-2-3. Big E gets the W. Yeah, I really like this. I like this match. It's pretty good. And yeah, I'm glad that this is sort of a feud right now. It's pretty good so far. So yeah, we'll see what comes of it in the future. The next match is Kofi Kingston versus Ryback. This match was pretty good. It was like 4 minutes. It was basically hyping Ryback up. Kofi just started going nuts off the beginning, right when the bell rang. Just kick after kick. He was on fire. He delivered a boom drop, an aerial assault off the, or aerial press, I mean, off the top rope, a cross body, a couple near falls, and a boom drop for a near fall. He was going for the Trouble in Paradise. It's countered by Ryback. Ryback catches Kofi Kingston, and then later on does a meat hook clothesline and delivers shell shock for the 1-2-3. Later on, he puts one table in the ring, power bombs Kofi through it, puts another table in the ring, power bombs Kofi through it, and then puts a last third table in the ring, power bombs Kofi right through it. Kofi's like not moving, he's unconscious. I like Kofi, so I'm a little sad, but he's out 4 to 8 weeks, rumored to be with elbow surgery. Because he hurt himself getting thrown through this table, so he'll be out for a couple months going into the summer. So it's unfortunate. I like Kofi Kingston, but hopefully he can recover. Get well soon, Kofi, and hope to see you back soon. The next match is Chris Jericho versus Cody Rhodes. Jericho delivers a promo backstage with Renee Young before this match. It was pretty good. Just talks about his match with Punk. Then that takes us to the match Chris Jericho versus Cody Rhodes. This is pretty good too. Not really one of these matches was terrible. I really like this SmackDown, one of the better ones I've seen lately. But there was an Alabama Slam from Cody Rhodes to Jericho for a near fall, and then a couple times Jericho tried to deliver walls at Jericho, but he countered it. I think there might have been a drop kick for a near fall and a roll up for a near fall. Then Cody Rhodes gets off the top rope, tries to do a disaster kick. Chris Jericho counters, pushes his leg down, and puts him in the walls of Jericho's submission maneuver. Cody Rhodes taps, and Jericho wins via submission. This match is pretty good, like I said. Not much else to really explain about it, besides it was just some decent wrestling. It wasn't too long, but say 6 or 7 minutes. But it was a pretty good match. And then the last match is the main event, Randy Orton versus Dean Ambrose. This match was also pretty decent. Let's see, I'm trying to think what happened. A couple times, one time Dean Ambrose threw Randy Orton off into the steel steps and then delivered a clothesline on the outside. That was pretty cool. He also slams Orton on his back. And then shoulder first into the steel steps, like I said. I'm trying to think what happens. Then Randy Orton delivers a suplex off the top rope for a near fall. And then Ambrose is on the top rope later on in the match. Randy Orton delivers a drop kick and a DDT, which is broken up by the Shield. Randy Orton wins via disqualification because he hits Vintage Orton's about to deliver the RKO after the DDT, and the Vintage Orton after the DDT. Then he's getting ready for the RKO. Shield comes up, attacks Orton from behind. Orton wins via disqualification, just going at him, jumping him in the ring. And then Daniel Bryan and Kane, Team Hell No, come running down and just clear the ring. Daniel Bryan was on fire. It was pretty cool. He went nuts. He delivered a knee to the face off the ring apron. He's jumping off the ring apron and knee to the face. Then he delivers a suicide dive, takes out both Reigns and Rollins after he knees Ambrose. It was just fired up. Pretty cool. And then just going at Ambrose in the ring, delivers a drop kick. And off the top rope takes Ambrose out, and that's basically it. It was really cool. I really enjoyed the last 5 minutes when Bryan came in and went nuts. It just shows how good of a wrestler he is. Really talented. So yeah, that was really cool at the end. How Bryan did all that stuff, and I'd say SmackDown is one of the best ones I've seen. Best one I've seen all month of May. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7.5 out of 10. I know some of you may not disagree. It's a good score for a regular show, but I really enjoyed it. My favorite show probably all month, WWE, out of SmackDown or Raw. There weren't really many stupid, silly matches. Like, don't get me wrong, I like tons of funk, alright, but sometimes their matches are like 5 minutes and pointless for the kids. But these were meaningful matches that were good in-ring wrestling and just what you want to see as a wrestling fan. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10 is my overall grade of this show. Really enjoyed it. Check out my other videos. I'll have pay-per-view predictions this weekend, and check out my other vids and subscribe. Thanks, guys.